We should, take a break after all that running around.
Oh, it's been a few days since we said still no news about Rarer. If only he was
Hello! You must be the traveler in Pie...
the Wild Hunt! Oh, uh-oh! Come on, let's go!
I can barely sense any Kuvaki at all.
Looks like his appetite truly...
He's not everyone's here already!
We've all been on high alert since we split up a few days back, expecting Rarir, but it's like he just vanished into... That is...
And we're sure that... Who else? He's the only one who could pull off a stunt like this.
Kuvaki loss has reached critical levels. Reikir of Solnari set to maximum threat level. Warning, unless de-escalation measures are taken soon.
There wasn't a shred of sanity.
Yeah. Oh,
Last time we fought, we were already at a disadvantage.
yeah. Unless...
The other thing is... How does some...
Beats me.
According to...
There are many besides his...
Exact. I'd be willing to bet that even if we gathered together every scrap of intel in Nodcry, we
So, if we... Last...
Well... Somewhere like the...
A perfectly...
I agree.
Wait, why?
If I recall correct...
That's right. Yes, it could well be.
Splitting up's always gonna be risky. But... And if we do run into Rarir?
That's when you follow the third rule of treasure hunting. Run.
Didn't you say the third...
Agreed.
All right, we'd better get moving. Come on, Inetha, let's go!
Try and stop me!
Any leads?
Nope. Diddly squat. It feels like we're sitting on a powder keg that could go off at any second. Oh, I hate...
So, you guys didn't find any...
Not loving the word either. How about you, Flints?
I questioned a few... Almost as if he knew someone was on to him.
He's been biding his tongue.
All we can do now... Wait, he's actually here? I didn't mean it! I swear!
No. Silver Moon Hall! The Lady Kutar might be in danger!
Let's get there! Quick! Why is he attacking the damsel elect? What's going on?
No time for questions. Stop him!
This is insane. Yehuda, get Kutar out of here! On it.
Look where your feeble light has gotten you. Now, you shall plunge into darkness. Felindus, soon, I will find a way.
Watch out! Barely made it out of there alive! What's that guy's deal? How'd he get so crazy strong?
He's a threat to this entire nation. I doubt his strength could even be measured by—
I have When me and Anetha showed up, we saw him chasing after this lady like he wanted her dead. We weren't there for the whole thing.
Yeah, we didn't see how it all started.
Kutar, can you shed any—
Kutar. Cross-checking database.
Wait, she's the moon goddess? Oh, no wonder she looked—
There are many reasons why people might worship the moon. I've never met that person before. But there was no why he—
Kutar.
There are many potential motives. It is also possible that he covets the Kuvaki inside you and seeks to take— But right now—
A counter strategy? But we don't stand a chance against an enemy like this. Surely our only option is to run. He's not gonna chase us to the end of the world, right? So as long— No.
Running is our only option.
Huh?
You seem surprised. But what other choice do we have? We are faith—
Well, I mean, yeah, but still.
It's not too late. I can distract him, so you have plenty of time.
Wait, what? You're gonna act as bait?
Doesn't that— a kite? What is it, Lum? The Frost Moon Scions—
We can't just roll over.
Yeah. Besides, she'd pretty much saved my life back there. If I just ditched her now, I'd never
We can't overlook that you have saved our lives multiple times now. To talk of returning.
River's true objective remains unclear. Even if we were to sacrifice Miss Kutar, there's no guarantee he would stop.
But
Kutar, I know why you left the Frost Moon Scion so long ago. They would make self-centered wishes, force you to accept meaningless offerings, miracles for them, as if that were their entitlement. I might have walked away too. But I believe that time can change everything. After any relation, you were born.
thank you, Lauma. But my power is on the wane. I'm very well.
Both times you saved us.
It is. But I'm rejected by the world. My power is.
What do you mean?
The 3 moons belong to the. The 3 moons are not one, yet moonlight. But this map.
It's the Wild Hunt! Even faster than we
See how those wild hunt creatures are running away.
Then what do we wait?
Forest, protect us. For the everlasting forest.
The long sleep beckons.
They just keep coming! This is driving me nuts!
Rear's closing in on us. We need to pick up the pace.
There's too many of them! And this time, we can't fall back on Kutar's house to escape! This goes on much longer.
Observe. Close your eyes. Be silent.
By the Frost Moon of old, you poor lost lamb.
Being done, water bomb!
Annihilation mode. Cleanup sequence initiated.
The night cometh. Close your eyes. Fear the dark. Observe.
For the everlasting forest, leave this place.
Flash attack! Just one!
Preparing for dust up. Defensive mode engaged.
Beware the creatures of the night.
Burn it down!
What's the matter? Bit off more than you could chew?
Hold up! Uncle Varka! You're back from Amspartnir? Whoa! You're a Varka? Grandmaster?
We could save the intros for later. Right now,
Oh, is that where I think?
that's the one. Come on, move!
This is...
Well, that goes without AKA the black market of it. As an Anyway, allow me...
You...
Definitely feeling some...
Enough?
Yeah, my squad took heavy injuries and I barely made it out alive myself. We knew it might have been our last chance, so we staked everything on it. But still, it wasn't enough to stop him. I tried tracking him down afterwards, but he didn't leave a trace. Even in his unhinged mental state, he's as... So, I decided to come find you. And as luck would have it, turned up to find you being ambushed. Maybe
Note to self.
Guess it's my turn.
It's a long story, but I'll try to make it quick.
Wow, I had no idea so much had happened. Sounds like you guys have really been through it. So, that's a lot.
I'm truly used.
You've got nothing to apologize for, Miss Moonchanter. You can plan 100 steps ahead and still slip up. That's just life. No one knows what... And, to be perfectly honest... But now...
A new...
Who else? And in a strange way... That said, while I know as explained...
You mean about our
That's right. I don't know who or...
I hadn't heard the story about those files. Would you mind repeating their titles for me?
Wild Hunt Phenomena Log. A Nodcryan Ratnik's Field...
Oh.
Another dead end. Guess all we can do now is... Still, your intel also explains something else I've been wondering about. The reason I led my team to Amsfarnir was because we'd had reports about a possible source of the Wild Hunt showing up there. But once we looked into it, it turned out to be... I doubt it's by chance that he happened to make his comeback while my attention was diverted. And from everything you told me, but is it even... The Moon Maiden and the Raker of Solnari. Nodcry of all places. The way everything is unfolding, it can't be a coincidence.
So, what do we do now?
Right now, we've got at least... First, to my knowledge, the bulk...
What if there was a way to tap...
How so?
Have you thought of something, Columbina?
3 moons once watched over this world. They say... I know...
Hold on. Are you suggesting
The iridescent moon.
That's right.
the 3...
According to my analysis,
I know. Yes.
It's a long way from here to the Experimental Design Bureau. There's a high chance you'll be spotted. You shouldn't go alone.
Then that's settled. As you saw for yourselves, when he was still in his Wild Hunt form, everything he did was for the sake of recovering his body and resurrecting himself. His first act since then, after laying low for a while, was to try and assassinate this young lady. People's obsessions often reveal their greatest vulnerabilities. There must be a reason why he despises the moon so deeply. Perhaps it sheds some light on his title, the Raker of Solnari. The Wild Hunt has plagued Nodcry for centuries now. If we want to stop it for good...
It's true. We still... If Kutar hadn't given us that...
But where would we...
Oh? That's a rather hasty conclusion for someone who's so painstakingly meticulous when it comes...
She heard me.
Boss! What are you doing here?
I'm now asking myself the same question. I received a letter from a humble knight of Favonius, requesting a meeting to discuss a major business deal.
Details. Miss Neffer, since his failed ambush, I've been racking my brains trying to come up with a plan. We can't...
Wait a sec. Didn't you say this is meant to be the Knights of Favonius' meeting spot? And a contact hub for the Northern Intelligence Network? And isn't it supposed...
You really think he could have gotten settled in Nodcry without my help? Besides, I'm the one running this gig.
Allow me to introduce the current head of the Northern Intelligence Network. If it's intel you're after, she's your woman.
Please spare me the flattery. Let's cut to the Well, this certainly qualifies.
So you're just going to...
Why should I?
What if we told you?
Oh?
I can't put a... If you...
You just don't give up, do you? Too bad. I know you well enough to know you can't afford my prices. The riskier the job, the more it'll cost. And a Moonchanter's stipend isn't exactly generous. Unless you're planning to start...
Boss, just a thought. Things got really dangerous during the fight with Rerir. If this girl hadn't saved me, I'd be ley line fodder by... If there's any way...
This is why I'm always telling you never accept favors. You have to be careful who you get involved with, or you invite all kinds of misfortune. Very well. Yehoda, Flynn's. That fragment that Rerir was at.
Of course.
Let me borrow it.
Wait!
Shh. This is top.
I get it. And that brings me to the third and final. I'm in for this part.
Count me in.
Come off it, you! I'm way ahead of you here. Enough I did a scan of. Once they're ready, we'll deploy.
I like it.
No biggie.
All right then. Once you're.
Lady Damselette. Wait. And you two? We've been doing our best.
We're not
Do I need out of consider?
Let them in.
But...
Are you going to make me repeat that?
No, my lady.
Sandrone seems to be in a good mood. Must be maintenance.
So tell me, to what do I owe the honor this time? Actually, before you answer that, just so we're clear, we're not colleagues anymore, Columbina. I don't owe you anything.
I promise it's nothing big.
It seems like you've gotten the wrong idea here. The only reason I let you in was because I was bored. It seemed like a way to kill some time. Whatever miscalculations I may or may not have made in the past.
I'd like to...
What? Huh? You mean...
I'd like to speak with Arlecchino.
No, she's not. Once the work on this facility was completed, she went back with the Rooster and Regrator. The only ones in Nodcry are me and... What is it you need to speak...
Rerir is hunting me. If I'm going to face him. Is that a no, then?
As if I need reminding. I was this close to settling things with him. But...
Have you held any tea parties lately?
Tea parties? Yeah, obviously. You don't seriously think we'd pack it all in just because you aren't here. If anything, they've been more eventful than ever. Just me, Arlecchino, and a bunch of insolent, insensitive guests. Who...
I bet you served them the worst tea you have. Just like you used to do to me.
Who cares about how good the tea is when there's first Rosaline, now you? I'm running out of people who can make me laugh. Honestly, what could be more ridiculous than the multi-scented...
You'd always brew a different type of tea for me each time.
Well, duh. Why else? Watching you squirm was practically my... Oh, yeah. And Capitano sometimes used to bring Tartaglia around, too. But I guess we... Well, I guess we are over... Have Febronia pass a message to Arlecchino for me.
Pass along a message for me, too, if you would. My body cannot contain the marrow of...
Excuse me? Who said you were on the guest list? If my tea meant that much to you, maybe quitting the Fatui was... Back when you were under the Tsaritsa's protection, no one would have dared come at you so...
But that protection didn't come for free. In fact, I paid dearly for it. At the it brings back memories from the old days, when I was still worshipped as the moon goddess. Centuries on.
I figured you'd leave eventually. You didn't have as much of a The Tsaritsa gave you shelter and protection, but that was it. Nothing more, nothing less. Meanwhile, I get... But if you keep hanging around with this riffraff, the next time we cross paths, we might...
Guess that's our cue to leave.
That might be your plan, but it's...
Huh? What do you mean?
Listen.
My lady, it's the Wild Hunt. A horde of monsters is headed straight...
Another uninvited guest trying to crash my tea party. Clear the area! I'll handle this.
Wait, what? You want us to leave you here by yourself? Huh.
You'll be lucky to make it out of this alive. You really think you can afford to worry about me? Go on, get out of here! You may have stopped Polonia from crushing him last time, but I've made sure... Stay and watch if you want, but it'll be at your own risk. You're not flagged as friendlies in a weapon system. Don't tell me... Stare all you want, Columbine.
I know.
This is... Come on then, Mr. Ray here. It's your Wild Hunt monstrosities versus my beautiful creations. Let's see who comes out on top. Polonia, get him!
I've upgraded Polonia again since our last encounter, and uploaded every last scrap of your data. So let's finish this, once and for...
Where did you...
Hey! Over here, you big...
Cursed moon. Go. Keep searching. She cannot have gotten far.
So this is your method for investigating Rarir's past?
Good deduction.
I'm not sure.
Whenever we wish. I've never
If you ask me, you're about as...
and all... Death is the...
Come on, boss. Lighten up. Quit talking about death.
For once, I agree with you. When you're up again, is there anything I can do to help?
That won't be... That shady...
Come on. Anyway, I know who you're talking about. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back.
Quit dragging me. I genuinely can't run any further.
Hey!
What is it? What's the big rush? You dragged me out of a dream where I was literally swimming in Mora. I'm charging double my usual attendance fee. See?
Doris?
If you want to make it big and not cry, it was back when I first arrived in Not Cry. And when I've been giving her a 30% discount, plus any other friends you send my way will enjoy 10% off. What can I say? The great Lord Sangama Bay is nothing if not generous. So, let me guess. You've run into
You get...
the one type of gear I've never, at the very least.
What if I told you it's someone with the power?
Is that so? Then we really are
You're...
a power. If you're...
Then, let me put it another way. What would you do if you encountered an enemy like that?
Of course not. I have a handy little trinket from one of my generous suppliers, which... Hold on. What exactly are you getting at? No.
Let's just... Favors are the worst kind of debt to owe, and now you've got a chance to repay one. Oh,
Fine. You can borrow it for 5 days. No, make that 3. And for every extra hour after that, I'm charging you 1,000,000 more. Deal?
deal.
What a way to start the day. Now, was there anything else you wanted? Or can I go back to bed now?
That will be all. Take care now. Don't trip up on your way back, friend.
See you later! You're my favorite shopkeeper.
Excellent. Everything is well and truly. After initiating the ceremony, your minds will follow me wherever. So remember. Now then, let us peer into the Raker of Solnari's past. I don't recognize this style of architect. Looks like the fierce... unless... Anyway.
Hi, River. Since you're working extra hours tonight, I thought I'd keep myself busy. I'll test it out. P.S. New stash from the Universitas Magistrorum. I brought some goodies home. A few tea...
They didn't sign their name, but they must have been close.
I went over to Joseph's for drinks today. They have a fine collection. Joseph asked why I came, but if he invites me again...
The Lindis. That's the...
Grain imports keep falling. Honestly, I don't care.
Grain has to be imported. That would explain why they use so much stuff. They even use alchemical...
I've just about saved up enough now.
Making a big purchase. I wonder what it is. He really... Despite what he... Did Rary...
Before I met you, I was convinced that my heart was nothing more than the burial place. It was you who helped me see.
This is just trivial sentimentality from the looks of it. Why would he go to the burial place of a...
Reverie!
Dane!
Hello there. He doesn't get that much free.
Well, I'm flat.
So, come on. I just didn't...
Yeah.
So,
sure.
Come on, stop being such a pest. A member of the King's Guard.
Of course he does.
Me? Same old, nothing much to... What's up?
It's nothing.
Vedafilnir. And yet, does he even know me? Why did he react so strongly?
Brown, perfectly as...
Felindis? You're back early?
Our equipment's being serviced today, so I got... Aw, why the long face? Is something the... Isn't that...
Vedafilnir showed up today, too. He...
So, we're I'm sure. You worry too much, Like I said, I need some...
All right. Nobody's. Can someone... Meanwhile, every idea... The opposite. A man can have... What becomes of someone who kills on another's behalf? Celeste? There's no reason we can't...
See? You just need to stay positive. I can feel your... Just seeing you... That's better. Getting caught up about things like...
You go ahead.
Even busier than...
Seriously, though, you drive a heart.
Well, that goes... Besides...
All right.
It seems like he clearly... Let's...
Our last operation...
After all the...
Indeed. Conria.
Many of its secrets... You still haven't... Where would I... How do you tell...
You didn't choose this life.
But I'll sure as heck be the one to pay. Speaking of which, someone, it seems...
Your concerns are not unfounded. They've taken out... Take care, Ray Hirovson.
Thanks, Thorkel. Thelindis, I never wanted to keep this from you. You're the last person I would ever want to... But that's exactly why I can't. The Moonlit Dynasty's are a thing of the past. Yet even now, could that be why? I have to get a clear answer from him.
Rarier seems to be very... Vedafilnir and Danesley. I've investigated... Should I try...
Are you waiting?
Oh, sure.
Thank you. I'm only telling the truth. Look me in the eyes. You'll see I'm not lying. May we have a word in...
Who are you?
It doesn't matter. Not long ago.
Sorry.
Wait. His name is...
What?
A cruel act.
Why?
Simple.
How strange. Rarier couldn't... Why would her memory... A ceremony...
So that was your...
Any more
I got it.
I'm just as curious. Luckily, we...
So far, especially...
If you're worried...
If I know boss...
They might not have seen us yet. Oh, if they spot us, they'll run. Quick, hide! We almost got spotted! Phew! That was a close call. Watch out! He's coming this way! Close call. Watch out! He's coming this way! Keep going. We're nearly there. This is the final hurdle. Fire. Fire? Wait, what's that smell? Oh no! There's a fire!
Sandrone was right. You look weak, Columbina. The old you would never... Freedom
It's Arlecchino!
Hello again, Columbina.
It's been a while.
Stupid right here of stupid Solnari. Whatever. He sure doesn't pull it.
Excuse me, do you need...
You can do me a favor by staying out of my way. Wait a minute.
Hello, Miss Sandrone. Father...
How Hey, Fremine, get over here and help me fix this. Lenny, you do your thing. Just keep your sister nearly every machine that...
Then let's start downstairs. You've got it.
Wait a second. Pretty sure there's still some tea in the cupboard. If you want some, you'll have to make it yourselves.
It's a relief to see you all made it.
Huh?
I returned ahead.
Boss is still wrapping things up on her.
I see. But first, who do we...
Greetings.
Surely it can't be.
Those eyes.
You are well informed, Grandmaster.
Oh, the feeling's mutual. Sounds like...
A Fatui harbinger.
The atmosphere in here just got really tense.
I must admit, though, I'm a little curious. Seeing as the moon goddess no longer...
Nor does Nodcry belong to Mondstadt, Mr. Varka. Yet still, you're fighting for it all the same. Things don't always have to have a... Of course, I can't say there's nothing in it for me at all. But that's between Columbina and...
Forgive me. We have our...
I know there's... That's why, as a gesture of good faith, I'll be frank. I can help Columbina track... Anyway, what else is on the agenda? Let's begin.
She says she'll be frank, then but she clearly wants to change the subject. It'd be awkward if I tried to bring it up again now. I guess we'll just have to go along with it. She's...
Well, since Miss Arlecchino sounds confident in her ability to handle that...
All right, listen up,
The dregs of the Crimson Moon.
Mm-hmm. In the memories, there was a lot of talk about the Crimson Moon.
To my knowledge, those were the names of two long, but one day, a coup.
Still, long after the Crimson Moon dynasty had fallen. In those days, Rerir showed no signs of madness. In fact, what's the matter?
Pitifully, Granddaughter! Flinders!
Interesting. Anything else? What about...
Well, she was a researcher at the Universitas.
Oh, and one more thing. For some reason...
The Lindis, it seems...
Why do you need to know Hold on. If she was a pure oh yeah. Just like how it was with the If we could somehow...
It's possible. That murder...
Alright then. Traveler, as for the...
On the way over here, at this rate, the people living here will be...
I'll head back to...
Feels good. Given that the Wild Hunt has been a lot more active lately, the Lightkeepers have likely begun their own operations. I'll hold the fort for now. Then discuss our next move with Flint's, Ino, and Anefa when they get back.
Alright then.
Well, the clock's ticking. If that's everything...
We'd better get moving too. We'll try to buy you as much time as we can.
Relax. Stay safe, everyone.
We're back. Did we get...
A tad late. The others have already set off. To summarize, our resident moon goddess has found us a new ally. Everything going smooth?
Not great. I don't know how long we can... I'm gonna make some more later, but I need a timeout first. I'm so tired. Oh, right. Anefa, could you fill in Uncle...
Sure. Uncle Varka, you previously told us about how when you went to him, but according to Flint's intel, several outbreaks of the Wild Hunt had already occurred, and that was before Rerir had regained his body, when he was far...
Flynn, I know. I'm sure you're capable of coming. Anefa and I will head back over to Amsfart near to see...
Database update.
It's...
We already someone needs to hang back and oversee our strategy meetings. And besides, you still haven't...
So Ivan...
Here, this will serve...
Arlecchino, hold up a second! Since you brought us all this way, would you mind? We still haven't got the slightest idea what's...
Simple. Because I am an inheritor of the royal...
Huh? Are you serious?
Your surprise is understandable. I was also... But the more I... When I was young, I discovered I could wield a... What's more, whenever I... Exactly. That is why my hands are like this, too. At first, I saw it only as a curse, together with my own investigations over the past few years. For instance, take the so-called Crimson Moon. In truth, it is nothing since this blood flame was bestowed upon me by the Crimson Moon. You all understand the name.
If I recall correctly.
Yes. And that's the...
Oh.
Anyway, the rest of my story can...
Does that...
So much of that history has been lost. We have no way of knowing exactly what... But later on, still...
The first time we met, I sensed something when I...
Well, I appreciate that you kept it to yourself. Much about the... Anyway, time... I just want to make sure...
That's right. For now, the
Deal. Then let's get started.
Get what started? What does this place have to do with the Crimson Moon?
When I first became a Harbinger, the Jester... You should be able to buy a copy next time you're in Fontaine. It's a love story set in the Crimson Moon era. In the
Beyond the bounds of this world?
The Crimson Moon sages looked beyond... They made these children crawl up a fireplace and kept asking them, "Have you died? Did you see it?" Until they find... The adults embraced the book.
That explains...
That won't be necessary. The fireplace is purely symbolic. The key to the ritual is crossing the flames those burned away by such flames. In short, I can open... The catch is I'll need to stay on this side to keep the... Very well. Then I'll...
Traveler, spare me a little more moonlight if you would. Thank you. I feel like I've recovered some of my strength now.
Mistress of the 7 hues of ages past, Great Mother of the Present, crimson-clad sovereign of the two realms. By fire severed, by fire renewed. I offer myself now and beseech your descent. One word of advice.
Got it! I sense it. I feel...
Rev the engines! Bring it!
What a tragic sight. Careful! There's something...
By the way, Kalamina, didn't you tell us that the iridescent moon had shattered into pieces? The moon up there looks pretty cold with Paimon. How is that possible?
Just like I thought. It was only a facade.
Rev the engines! Bring it!
Huh? Huh? For real?
No, it's coming from under the mountain.
Let's see. Ah! There's some kind of... Wait, see that?
Full throttle!
Looks like a device from the time of Kalia. Maybe people once came here to study the Crimson Moon's domain, and they left this behind. Oh, if we can activate it, we might find some clues.
Fulfill our pact!
Hey, look at that! Do you think these mechanisms...
Felindis, we'll leave the rest of the research in your hands. We'll be heading back now.
I hope this isn't ruining... Mind your own...
Felindis? Is that Rear's girlfriend? Oh, yeah.
The Abyss has maybe...
Whenever I... Waning moon. For me, of all...
Try and stop me!
Oh, looks like the Abyss has messed up this mechanism. We need to find a way to get it working again! Let's see if there are any other devices nearby.
See. So the moon marrow, or rather the power of the 3 moons, if...
The engines!
With the abyss in... Oh, Rerir. With every step you take, you're drifting further from what you truly desire. But you're not the root. If only I could get my hands on that outsider.
Hey look! The moon's reflection is back to normal! Elendis' voice mentioned a chamber with the moon...
It must...
Then there's no time to lose! Let's go!
Full throttles!
These things are so creepy! Looks like we'll have to destroy them if we want to get to the iridescent moon's marrow! That must be the iridescent moon's marrow! Oh, we'll need to destroy these things before we can reach it!
Burn it down! No more mistakes!
Let's light it up!
Hang in there! We're so close!
Bring it!
The iridescent moon's marrow. Still burning away. If we can purify the abyssal power with... And so...
Huh?
I'm sorry. The moment the moon shattered, my body began to tell me. What was it that brought... You look but trust me when I
What was that all about? It sounded like
Perhaps. She took me for the goddess of the frost, for a fading soul like hers.
But anyway, alright. That's odd. This place looks different than when we came in.
Waning moon.
Huh?
Oh, lifeless damsel.
Oh. Hurry! The place is collapsing!
It wants to trap us here.
Who's it? The abyss?
Now we've taken the moon marrow. All that's left here is a dark will. It will show us no mercy. Give it back! The crimson moons! My marrow! My heart!
Finally! Huh? Oh no! The exit's blocked! They're back! Now what do we do?
This is where you fall. Witness my rise.
Hey,
What are you waiting for?
Oh, is that you? Wait, your hands! They're...
Oh, this? Don't worry. It's a small price to pay. The Abyss wanted to trap you inside, and I defied its will by bringing you out. No wonder it's a little angry. No. I have paid the price, albeit a small one, and it cannot be undone. My hands have already fused with the Abyss. Purification would simply destroy whatever's left of them.
But you... Oh...
As much as I'd like to call it a favor, the truth is I was simply holding up my end of the deal. Well...
Yes, you did your part. And as promised, I will leave the iridescent moon's marrow in your care.
I'll take that as a blessing. Now, Columbina, give me your hand. Feeling stronger? By the Frost Moon's authority alone, wielding the power of the other moons was always going to be a stretch. Still, I think it's fair to say that your strength has returned. At least to the level it would.
It's still not enough. Just one more ray of moonlight. If you... It's okay.
How about now?
At the very least, I won't have to stay hidden like before. I want to see him gone from Not Cry. The Rayhir of Solnari and his wild hunt.
Well, it's good to have something to aim for. You certainly seem more alive now than you did. When I first met you, you didn't strike me as a ray of moonlight. More like a wisp of fog drifting in from... But now, you're full of...
Thank you. Look after yourself too, Arlecchino. I know you have plans of your own, and that's why you're always seeking to... But whatever you're after, don't let the Abyss take a hold of you. I do not...
I appreciate the concern, Columbina.
A new name?
Kutar, the Moon Maiden, Columbina. They're nothing more than code names. They describe who she is and the roles she's... We often use code names in the House of the Hearth, too. But it's knowing your real name that keeps you grounded. Up till now, you've been living a one... All I'll say is this. Once you've... All right.
You're the best!
I appreciate the gesture. It's...
All that matters. In other words, mission accomplished.